Are you 45? Well, knock it off. Or at least that's what they want you to do. But we're gonna live in denial. We're gonna have a good time every Saturday morning. Here's an unnecessarily long 3-minute opening theme. Welcome to the headquarters. We're leaving it in. Welcome to the headquarters and welcome to the Bob Squad. Daddy.
The operation not far from the front door of Bob Hansen.
Things just started escalating from there. The screaming went back and forth.
With the mode of a toad, the habit of a rabbit, put a tingle in your groin. From Denver to Des Moines, we put a burning in your sternum, make your nostrils hostile with the sort of aorta that'll rock you through your chakra. We're the Bob Squad. We never stop rocking. The Bob Squad. The party ain't stopping. We're the Bob Squad. It ain't what we do, it's what we don't do. And that's stop rockin', daddy. With malice, leave Sioux Falls with blue balls, do trivia in Bolivia, go to Amsterdam with a hamster man, get pneumonia in Arizona, warn you from California, and torch the porch from the patio, daddy-o. We're the Bob Squad, we never stop rocking. The Bob Squad, I think I forgot to clock in. We're the Bob Squad, there's just one thing that is left to do, and that's rock and roll, daddy. In season, do a karate kick for no racing. We're pissing blood and bleeding piss, and heartbreak feels good in a place like this. We're the Bob Squad. We never stop rocking. The Bob Squad. The party ain't stopping. We're the Bob Squad. It ain't what we do, it's what we don't do. And that's stop rocking, daddy.
Just disturbing all in all. Hits home differently. We got a good community over here. Nobody causes any trouble.
Red boots are always in season. Do a karate kick for no racing. We're pissing blood and bleeding piss, and heartbreak feels good in a place like this. We're the Bob Squad. We never stop rocking. We're the Bob Squad. The party ain't stopping. We're the Bob Squad. It ain't what we do, it's what we don't do. And that's stop rocking, daddy. Rock and roll, daddy. Rock and roll, daddy. Rock and roll, daddy. Rock and roll, daddy.
Oh, heavens to Betsy, my hips do lie. My hips commit perjury under oath. My hips lie so much I named the left one Herd and the right one Amber.
We're the Bob Squad.
All right, buddy. Maybe I don't. I'm gonna cut your head. Oh shit! Oh, I mean, what is this? I don't even know what this is. Part of the couch just fall off? Seriously? I'll be damned. What is this? It's part of the... No, it might be the... Oh, it's one of the gimmicks in my Cobra Commander helmet, Odie. It fell off. Son of a bitch. Let me just... Is that... It's like a glue. There's an adhesive. It's an adhesive, Odie, and it doesn't... I'll have to fix that later. It's my Cobra Commander helmet. It's when I get to be Cobra Commander. G.I. Joe! Retreat! That's fun, right? No? Oh, I elbowed you in the head. I'm sorry. No, I'm too sorry. God damn it, that sucks. Well, a great poet once said, "Nothing lasts forever in the cold November rain." And if you used to have an appetite for destruction, but now you got arthritis and you're shunning on the knees, guess what, Daddy? You're in the right place. Welcome to the Bob Squad headquarters. What is this? Why is this? Where is this? Who is this? How is this? What is happening right now? This is the place, Daddy. Maybe a scene online, probably some snarky hot girls making fun of it because they haven't lost their looks yet, but they don't work out and drink too much, so give them time. Making fun of the male loneliness epidemic or lonely male something something. And isn't it funny that men hurt because I was raised without feelings? Good for you. This is a place for dudes to hang out. That's what this is. If you want to talk about who ruined Star Wars, you want to talk about old 80s action figures, you want to talk about summer blockbuster movies, you want to talk about actually being by yourself, or married and still by yourself, or divorced and still by yourself. You're good kids, you're smart kids, you're average kids, you're dumb kids, you're miserable, rotten kids. Talk about whatever you want to talk about in the comments, or just hang.
I pity the fool that don't like and subscribe. I ain't got time for your jibber jabber, but Bob does, so leave a comment, or else you're dead meat, sucker.
I put this thing on Saturday morning for a reason. That's when the cartoons were, that's when stuff was awesome, that's when you still didn't have to go to school the next day, and you can do whatever. Saturday morning, the smell of freshly cut grass, and Fruit Loops. And after these messages, we'll be right back. And then a dog pees on a hydrant. Probably you. That's what this is. That's what the headquarters is. This is where we hang. We rub elbows, grease palms, and all that kind of good stuff. And I'll tell you what gave me the idea, Daddy. I went to Joe Fest 2025. It's a G.I. Joe festival. Takes place in Augusta, Georgia. If you've never had the chance to see Augusta, Georgia, that's okay. But I went there, and I've had, several friends online for the last half a decade. We talk about G.I. Joe and He-Man and Transformers and that stuff. But I went there for the purpose, not just of seeing the toys. We all think the stuff is cool. I went there to meet the friends, to meet the buddies, and I realized as I was hanging out, I thought it was going to be a couple of thousand dudes all obsessed with G.I. Joe. It wasn't. It was a bunch of dudes who like it a lot. Maybe some even more than I do. That's a short glimpse of most of my G.I. Joe collection. This is also an official Sergeant Slaughter coin that you get when you pay for it when you meet Sergeant Slaughter. So I'm part of the Slaughter Club. It's a proud member, and I sold that Cobra clutch like a sumbitch. But they needed an excuse to hang out. They needed an excuse to make dad jokes and walk around with their dad bods and give each other big manly hugs and say stuff like working hard and hardly working and all that kind of good stuff. They needed an excuse for dudes 40-ish, around 50, maybe 30s, whatever, just to hang out and just to be dudes. And if you get a little dorky, you get a little dorky. If you get a little silly, you get a little silly. If they have one too many beers, they have one too many beers. If they make a fool of themselves, well, you're in Augusta, Georgia. Chloe, what are we doing? She's licking her paw. I don't know what that means. Everything on TikTok will tell you that a dog licking its paw means World War III is about to happen. So I don't know. Hi, everybody.
Rock and roll, Daddy. Joe Fest 2025. Oh yeah, no, we're meeting up. We're meeting up. Bam! Right there, Daddy. Wow, cool stuff. You're kidding. Knock it over. It's good. All the moderns. Oh wow. That's just so cool. Uniform Psycho. Just some cool stuff. Brett. Son of a bitch.
As Chad would say, it's the Lord's
Oh, cool. First time I've seen one.
Really?
Yep.
Live?
This is my first flag I've seen live. And I just had to get a little, if you don't mind. USS flag. Jesus. That's just beautiful. Don't people without the
Yeah, give a flying elbow smash to the like button and hit subscribe. Alright, Ooh, yeah.
Am I sitting on your tail? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sitting on its tail. He's a good dog. And you know who else was a good dog? Crypto in the movie Superman. I love Superman, the popular film, arguably the greatest film ever made. I can't think of the main actor's name. Chloe, can you Google that?
I'm so furry.
Thank you, Chloe. But I know what everybody's going to say. Christopher Reeve is my Superman. No one's better than Christopher Reeve. I know. I'm with you. I'm on your side. But also, he doesn't make movies anymore. So we need to do something else. And I'm going to, just as I felt that the Pattinson Batman was the best movie Batman since Keaton, I'm going to say this got even closer to Reeve than Pattinson did to Keaton for me. Because it's all about the spirit. Did this feel like a good Superman doing good things? Because that's what Superman does. And there's all sorts of different levels of evils or just general immoralities, but from good people around him. And he does what he can to deal with it, and his dog is awesome. That's why I love that's why I love this film. But I also love that Lex Luthor was an actual heel. He was a bad guy. He wasn't they didn't give him a tragic backstory, so you felt kind of bad for him, or you understood him. No, they just made him a piece of garbage. And he was mean, and he was mean to the doggy, okay? He was a mean dude, and you wanted to see him pay, and then that was it. That's all you need. It needs to be a bad guy. It's a fairly, kid-friendly-ish movie, so I could spoil this much, like they don't kill Lex Luthor, okay? I don't think I'm saying anything too bad there. He is defeated. His evil plans are exposed, etc., etc. So there's plenty of room for a sequel if there will be one. I don't know. I do love that they didn't breeze through the origin story. They gave you the bare bones of what you needed to know. They changed the motives of Kal-El's parents a little bit, and it worked fine. It made more sense. It drove home that the people who raised Clark Kent, that those are his parents. Martha? Why did you say that name? Sorry. And Jonathan or whatever, and you met them, and they're likable, honest people, and all this good stuff. I never understood how Superman found as a boy, got a social security number, and what they did for a birth certificate, and I just never understood the tax purposes of the entire Superman story. Maybe someone could explain that. But you got to have a Celsius. If a dude talks on camera, there needs to be a Celsius drink present. Right, Chloe?
I'm so furry.
Thank you, Chloe. What's been happening with Bob? I was just at the Grand Comedy Club in Escondido at an abandoned mall with a Target in it. All right, living on the edge of a lightning bolt, daddy in Escondido, feeling neato from your head to your feeto, shooting second like Greedo, the fingers in the way into your bikini or your Speedo, getting dressed with one hand, early show, that's how we do it. Target is across the street with great products and excellent customer service. Join your rewards Target today. Let's have some laughs and rock and roll, daddy.
Gracious gadzooks, gee willikers, I'm all over the place already. I almost killed Jim saying stuff, doing things, jumping off the walls, bouncing off the ceiling. Saturday night, early show, Grand Comedy Club, Entrance Korea, East 200, the Valley, abandoned mall next to a Target. So you have the heart pumping, the blood boiling, the ice water flowing through your veins. Your goddamn champions, high on Bob, thanks for being here. Thanks so much. Like I said, my name's Bob. I'm just being the best Bob I can be. Hey, I'm trying, man.
That's a lot of fun. If you're in North County, San Diego, go to Grand Comedy Club. Better yet, go when Bob's there. That's even better.
I have a female friend who is a lesbian around me. We got to embrace
the friend zone now. I love the friend zone. I don't get care anymore. Dudes, we need a good female friend or two in our lives. You need one, right? Because what if you have like a feeling? Who the hell are you supposed to share that with? A dude? Good luck to you, fella. Can't come over, Bill. I've been kind of emotional. Sorry to hear that, Bob. Call me when it clears up.
Don't be a maggot. Give Bob a follow and go see him perform in your area. And that's an order.
Thank you, Sarge. By the time you see this, I should already be in Austin, Texas at the Creek in the Cave all weekend long, open for my buddy Zoltan. You can also see me open for, and oh, by the way, let me just, I break more fourth walls than the Kool-Aid Man, Daddy. This is a comedy nerd thing. You may not care, but, you know, you go on before the headliner, that's him, the word they say is feature. It's an opener. It sounds like, you know, people don't like to say opener when they're opening, especially openers.
Give you a scope. If you don't mind, just to get a little scope. Got the clock. That answers my question. Wow, son of a bitch. That is very cool.
So I'm like extra previews before the feature presentation where Nicole Kidman tells you heartbreak feels good in a place like this, and stories feel perfect and powerful, and heroes that feel like the best part of us, because here they are, and there's dazzling images on a silver screen, and there's a magic about a place like this. You know, sound you can feel, and she explains the whole thing better than I do. And then they tell you to turn off your mobile devices, and nobody does because we're all addicted to the dopamine levels. And unless you have a problem being mean to dwarfs, then you have a dopamine addiction. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, now I'm feeling better. I'm a little more cozy. I'm a little more comfortable. I'm drinking my Celsius, and I do want to drink more Celsius. But first, I want to take this opportunity to talk to you guys about Hulu. Hulu.com is all your favorite television shows and movies, plus original programming, such as the thing where James Franco fails to stop the Kennedy assassination, and the 9/11 thing with the other guy from Dumb and Dumber. That's really not a lot of fun. And this Elizabeth Mossman lady, it's like the meter maid tale, and she goes like this a lot. She makes that face. So those are the original programmings with limited commercial interruption. So Hulu, it's TV in the palm of your hand. Enter the promo code Bob Squad. Nothing happens. Want you to show me. I want to feel. Oh, feel what love is. Sorry. I know you can show me. I love my gentleman. He's a special gentleman. It's barely time. Barely time. Barely time. Barely time. Barely time for my special man. Barely time for my special man. And I love him. And I love him. And I love him. And I love him. Oh. This is a croissant. It squeaks. Miss Clo. Hi, baby. You want your croissant? Every Wednesday, Ocean Beach, part of San Diego, Lazy River Comedy. Hang on a second. Okay, you got your croissant. She got it. Okay, good. She's happy. Every Wednesday, Ocean Beach, Lazy River Comedy, a Long Story Irish Pub. It's in the Linktree, 8 p.m. free show. My buddy Jesse Egan and I have a fun little bar show. We're just trying new stuff, and you can come out, say hello, have some beers, have some chicken wings. They have a steak sandwich that's really good with it's like a cheese steak rather, and it's like a dipping sauce. It is very. And we should end it with a cartoon, because that's what we do on Saturday mornings. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope you had maybe some cereal with too much sugar on it. Maybe you had your coffee. Maybe the coffee made you take a colossal dump.
I'm so furry.
Thank you, Chloe.
Do you have it?
Yes, Corporal Commander.
Grab it and go before my face sticks to my face. It works. Yee-haw!
Duke to Wild Bill, you copy? Yes, sir, rebound. Snake Eyes, you copy? Kidding. Billy got eyes on our guy. That's a negative, Duke. I am directly over the heat signature. Copy out.
I'm sorry it had to end this way, Captain.
Huh. That's interesting. You look different in the history books. Let's keep him on ice. Get him to headquarters.
Well, this was some exciting mission. More like the Aurora Borealis.
Well, that's a funny thing about life and death. Neither one of them cares if you're ready.
Cobra!
Snake Eyes, take the Skyhawk. I need Timber to drive the Snowcat.
Yo, Joe!
Timber, you better not have changed my FM radio presets again.
Viper, straight ahead.
Yes, Corporal Commander.
Yo, Joe!
Dang. That slippery serpent slithered away with the shield.
I like the one for French vanilla, like General Foods coffee, where the two women are like in their 30s, their early 30s, I think. Of course, it's 1991, so they look like they're 58, but they're like 32, and one of them goes, "This brings back," well, I'll use a little beverage. this brings back memories. And the other one's like, what does this remind you of? And she's like, tastes like vanilla. And the other one goes, senior year, class trip. And she's like, Paris, that cafe. Ah, I love that coffee. I loved that waiter. And at the same time, they both go, Jean-Luc. They just couldn't stop laughing. Because they had a three-way with the French waiter.